He was running for his life, alone, afraid, and had no idea that the most powerful moment of his life was about to happen in the middle of nowhere. This is the story of Jacob and the dream that changed everything. If you love Bible stories that give you goosebumps, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a story like this. Jacob was not in a good place, not just physically, but in his heart. He had just left home in a hurry after a falling out with his brother Esau. Things between them had gone very wrong, and his mother had told him to run. So he ran, far, fast, with nothing but the clothes on his back and a heart full of fear and guilt. As the sun went down, Jacob found himself in an open field with no shelter, no bed, no comfort. He picked up a stone, placed it under his head like a pillow, and lay down on the bare ground. Just a man, a stone, and the cold, open sky above him. He closed his eyes, and then something happened. Jacob began to dream, but this was no ordinary dream. In this dream, he saw a stairway, a massive, glowing stairway that started right there on the ground where he was lying and stretched all the way up into heaven. And on that stairway, angels were moving, going up, coming down, back and forth like messengers on a mission. And then at the very top of that stairway stood God. Now, stop and think about that for a moment. Jacob was a man running away, a man who had made mistakes, a man sleeping on dirt with a rock for a pillow. And God chose that moment, that place, that man, to show up in a dream like no other. God spoke to Jacob directly. He said, "I am the Lord, the God of your grandfather Abraham and your father Isaac. The ground you are lying on belongs to you. I am giving it to you and your children and their children after them. Your family will spread out in every direction. And through your family, all people on earth will be blessed." And then God said something deeply personal, something that must have gone straight to Jacob's frightened heart. "I am with you. I will watch over you everywhere you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done everything I have promised you." Jacob woke up. He sat up in the darkness. His heart was pounding. He looked around at the empty field, at the quiet night, and he said these words out loud. "God is in this place." And I did not know it. He was in awe, and maybe a little afraid, because sometimes when you realize just how close God is, it takes your breath away. When morning came, Jacob took that stone he had slept on and stood it up as a marker, a reminder. He poured oil on it to make it holy, and he gave that place a name. He called it Bethel, which means house of God, and he made a promise. He said, "If God will be with me and protect me on this journey and bring me home safely, then the Lord will be my God." Here's what is so beautiful about this story. Jacob did not find God in a temple. He did not find God after years of being perfect. He found God in his worst moment, when he was alone, when he had made mistakes, when he was sleeping on the ground with no comfort and no certainty about his future. And that is the message that reaches across thousands of years and lands right where you are today. You do not have to be in a perfect place for God to meet you. You do not have to have everything figured out. Sometimes God shows up the most powerfully in those quiet, broken, in-between moments when you least expect it. The ground you're lying on might just be holy ground. Jacob's dream was not just for Jacob. It was a reminder for all of us. God sees you. God knows where you are, and he has not forgotten the promises he made over your life. If this story spoke to you today, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more powerful Bible stories like this one, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss one. Because the story is never really over. It is only just beginning.